Yes, sir. Welcome back to this Half-Baked Podcast thing, a show about dumb shit celebrities do. I am the host, Cuzzin Dre. Today I got somebody special in this thing, man. Funny comedian, straight out the Bay Area, Hannibal Thompson. What's happening, big dog?
Good evening, bitch.
Gang in here.
Gang is in here.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You about hella funny, bro. You been doing your thing. Got the Bay Area following you every day. I'm on your live for show. You like, bro, we back here tomorrow. Shed a lie.
Right.
I'm shedding a lie. I want to know for you, man. Let's go ahead and jump right into it, bro. How did you realize, or when the hell did you realize that you was this funny? Like, either you had to be a class clown, or it just naturally came to you. Tell me your story. How did you realize, like, damn, I probably could do this. I'm kind of funny at this.
It's a trip because I always wanted to be in something comedy. You know what I'm saying? I always want to be a comedic actor. I was big on, if I wasn't going to play hoops or nothing, I was going to be a comedic actor. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, like stand-up, I fell in love with stand-up through the Kings of Comedy, Bernie Mac. My dad used to have everybody stand-up special. Eddie Murphy's, Richard Pryor's. And when the Kings of Comedy came out, I'm like, oh shit, like that nigga went so crazy on that special. I'm like, I want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, I'm listening.
But yeah, I always been, I've been in class live, the funniest dude in the school and shit like that in the yearbook. It's in me. It's not on me really. It's not something I woke up one day and was like, hey, I want to try.
Let me try this, see if I'm funny at it. Right.
Nah, it's something I actually wanted to do.
Because comedy is hard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? People don't know, like I guess we can even go there. We kind of seg to there, like, talk about, like, how hard it is to make somebody laugh. Like, it's one thing to be naturally funny, like, bro, that was kind of funny. But when you intentionally, like, nah, this is my joke I'm going to tell.
Yeah.
And they going to be on their back off of this. And then what if it backfire? Like, nah, that shit wasn't funny at all. Like, go for it.
People don't understand. That's the toughest part. Like, for real, like, niggas, stand up. Like, this shit, this phone and this internet shit, shit is like, it's funny. It's funny. But it's only, you only get a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You only get a minute in this shit. Like, when you gotta hold people attention for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, to me that's different.
Yeah,
it ain't just, it's different from just you with the phone in your hand for a minute. You can be like, oh nah, I can edit that. Yeah. I can erase that.
Yeah.
Like, hell nah. And you can't edit or erase none of that on stage.
It's dry, it's raw, and what you get, especially with comedy, because it's like, one thing with music, right? It's like when you performing, you got the music. Like, I might not like your rap, but that beat hitting.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But when you got comedy, it's just you. It ain't nobody else. You got to be funny.
Yeah.
Especially out here in the Bay.
You got to be funny. You think the Bay something. See, the Bay out here, we'll just be quiet. Like comedians, like silence is worse than booing. Though. Silence is worse than booing. And the South and shit, they shake keys, nigga. They throw shit, all type of shit.
Oh, you be talking. They talk about.
Hell yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's main.
Disrespectful.
They disrespectful, but it's way different.
Now let's talk about, you say if you wasn't doing comedy, I heard you when you first started off, you were saying like you'd be hooping and stuff. Did you hoop growing up, or?
I play hoops in high school.
You tall, bro. Like you like what, 6'5"?
6'4".
I was close. See what I'm saying? Like for sure. Yeah, I'm glad you're not like one of them buff people. I hate seeing buff tall people like and then they working at the call center.
Yeah.
Like, bro, come on, bro. Like you know damn well you should play somebody's sport,
exactly,
or something.
What is
you say what? Go ahead.
What is you doing? Man?
What literally?
Right.
What is you doing? Yeah. Now the Kings of Comedy for sure.
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies ever.
Mine too.
One of my favorite, like, I got Life and Kings of Comedy. Them are my top two favorite. Bernie Mac, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, one of my favorite comedians ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's your favorite comedian? Who does Hannibal Thompson look up to in this game?
It's different. I like, I like how Kevin Hart, I like his funny. I like how he move. I like his hustle. His grind, you know what I'm saying? I like him. I like Mike Epps. I'm a big Mike Epps fan.
Yeah, he's naturally funny. I don't think
naturally funny.
You know, like some people are funny because they got good writers or whatever, and like you can tell it was like written funny, right? Yeah. But I think Mike Epps is from that culture, like where you got to sit in the room in the round table and crack a joke, and you better hold your own.
That's school lunch funny. You feel me?
Yeah, that was perfect, bro. That was like right on the head. No lie, like he's school lunch funny for sure. But you funny though too.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. You be having me rolling with your live. When you come on there, gang in here, send a live, share a live, drop a number. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I want to know because you really taking like prank calling to like another level with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like when we was young, we call and oh fuck your mama, or you know what I'm saying, something crazy. But like you really like got thousands of people on your Instagram any given day of the week just to hear you prank call people. Tell me how you got started with that and how it just evolved into what it is now.
That's crazy because a lot of people ask that, and I'm about to like really explain that. You feel me? I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't plan it. Like I just was going like I do the Instagram skits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do stand up first. You know, stand up comedy is like that's where I came from. Like I started doing stand up before Instagram was probably around.
Yeah.
But I never took a break. I've been doing that shit like consistently. But one day I was like with one of the characters I do stand up. I mean I do the Instagram skits with. I'm like let me go live with this character and I was just fucking around.
Yeah.
So it was like I'm just keeping it real. It's like okay, I'm just gonna fuck around. I'm gonna go live with this character. You know, I wasn't even trying to get a big reaction to nothing. The only thing I was doing was like
being you,
just being me.
Yeah.
That's it. I do the skits. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't try to like. I was just being me. That's all.
Yeah.
And it went from 60 views to 100 views to 200. I don't know. And then it just exploded. I don't know what the like. It just exploded.
I'm telling you,
out the blue.
I be chilling doing something else, and one of the homies would be like, "Share the live, man. He live, man. Going on there." And I be like, one of my OGs I'm on live right now while we interview, and one of my OGs, the wise guys, Cash, he be on there always for show, sharing the live. Look, gang in here. He on there right now. Gang in here. It's crazy. Yeah, for sure, gang in here right now. But for you, man, like just like you say, you just started off being yourself. And I think that's key right there. A lot of people, like, for me, I'm new in this. I'm new doing the whole on-air stuff. I never thought I'd be doing this, right? But here I am. And it's just because I just be myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the next this guy or that person. I'm just trying to be the first me and be as good as I can be, and it's working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's me. I just try to be. I just be being myself. It ain't the live wasn't planned at all. Like that was something that I'm talking about. I didn't even think about planning. Planning that.
Right.
So it's just something I just do, and I say I enjoy comedy and stand up comedy. So I enjoy making people laugh. So I see if that's making people laugh, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and I'm not the person. In my stand up, and I'm more of a in my stand up, even on the internet. I kind of like I'm PC to an extent.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck to an extent. You know, I'm not like you know them over the top niggas don't give a fuck who get the attacking this person. You know, I ain't that type, but I don't give a fuck though.
Okay.
You know.
And it's funny you said that. I'm gonna let you finish, but I got a real question for that coming up after you finish. Go for it.
Oh yeah, nah. I'm just saying, I'm just a regular. Don't give a fuck.
Got you.
To an extent.
Got you.
I'm not finna. I ain't with colors and I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm just here to make you laugh.
And the reason, okay, so look, the reason why I asked that, have you seen the new Dave Chappelle stand up?
I seen that the new Dave Chappelle.
Because he getting ripped on his content that he been putting out. And I want to know, like, when you say you give a fuck to a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
What are your barriers? Like, when do you know, like, to hold back? Like, or do you believe in, like, if you up there, like, because he didn't hold back. He talked about, the LGBTQ community. He talked about saying the N-word versus the F-word. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so he went in, right?
Yeah,
so
he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah. I mean, but like you say, he just being himself. Yeah. You can't really be mad at it when it's like kind of true. Like, so I could say nigga on the network, but I can't say this. Like, why?
Right. He didn't give a fuck, but what people do have to understand is he got $60 million for 3 specials. So he gonna
get paid regardless. He can say what he wants.
He got I don't give a fuck money. That's
Shed a lie, gang in here.
Right. That's not my style. See, a lot of people be trying to like compare people's styles and shit too. That's not my style.
Yeah.
I'm an insult comedian. I'm gonna talk about me, myself, my family. I'm not gonna get into black or white. Religion.
Got you.
I don't give a listen, man. I was born and raised in San Francisco. I don't give a fuck if somebody gay or not. That don't even bother me a little bit. Right. Nigga, we used to go to the gay parades, and we was in the street niggas. We used to go to the not the gay parades. Excuse me, not the gay parades.
No, you used to go to the gay parade. We heard you school.
No, Halloween. They had a Halloween parade every year. And nigga, it's a 60 street niggas at the Halloween parade on Castro. So like,
I ain't gonna lie. Even with the gay parade, like I used to be when I was on the street team. I used to have to work the gay parades out here in Oakland and San Francisco and stuff like that. Some of the most beautiful women, they be like, why? Wait a second, like, you fine for real, mom. Like, what do you do?
Right.
But I feel you, like it be. That shit don't mean at them events too. You know why you going?
Right. Some niggas be bothered by it. Man, I don't give a fuck about what that man or that woman is. I don't care about their sexuality. That don't bother me not a little bit.
Man, just don't push it on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't push my straightness on you. Don't push your gayness on me. And, you know, we can all get along. I don't...
Right.
But yeah, it's the Bay Area. There's plenty of gay people around
exactly.
here.
Nobody
mind your business,
that,
bro.
Man.
Keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? And going on.
Some people take that shit a little too serious.
That's because they not confident in who they are.
They ain't confident
you know
who they are.
If you know what you stand on and who you got.
Yeah. Like, far the Dave Chappelle shit, though, that's not my style.
Right.
But, you know, like I said, that's not my, that's his style.
Right.
He's the only one who can do that at that level and be good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
and say the things he said.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody, I mean, you can be mad, but...
Yeah, that shit type of shit don't run through my head.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm the silly comedian. That's it. I'm not going to be too serious. I'm not going to get into politics. I'm just here to make you laugh. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm not here to make you think. I'm here to make you laugh.
Straight up. Straight up. That's real. Now, I seen you opened up for comedian Lil Duval and Michael Blackson not too long ago when they was in the Bay Area.
Oh, yeah.
Let's talk about any advice maybe they gave you, any game, you know, coming up as a stand-up comedian, what to do, or...
You know what's funny? Shouts out to LaRon Mayfield, Mo Better, Mo Cheddar, by the way, first of all. Second of all, you know what's funny?
Talk to me.
Is Lil Duval actually did give me some advice. I've been doing stand-up 10 years, so that means he probably got like 20.
Yeah.
He gave me one little part of that nigga just don't listen to nobody. You know, just do you. That's all he said. Don't listen to nobody. And you know, in stand-up, I get a bunch of opinions. Oh, you should do this. You should say this. You should do that. You definitely do. You get so many different opinions. You know, his advice was, don't listen to no fucking body. Just, you know, do what works for you.
But what does that mean to you? Like, when he says, like, don't listen to nobody, like, I mean, of course, you probably, you know, that's... What does it mean to you? Like,
I don't think it actually meant
don't listen.
Don't listen to nobody.
Yeah.
Don't be. I don't think it meant be ignorant and cocky and be hard headed. I don't think it meant that. I just think it meant like opinion, especially because I get the majority of opinions I get is people who ain't never did comedy.
Like me talking about, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it'd be funny if you like, shut up, Cousin Dre, talk on the radio.
I'm just keeping it real. When you get majority opinion of people like that, you know, so, oh, you should say this, or you should do this. It's like, nigga, if I ain't never did radio, I can't come tell you what the fuck, how to do. I don't know the first part of doing this shit.
Right.
But people outside of comedy will tell you how to do comedy because they watched something or what. It's like, nigga, no.
That worked for that comedian.
That worked for that comedian.
My
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, we
it's
all...
Different.
Exactly. We all are different, you know. Like, they be trying to take... Like, the social media shit is all fun.
Yeah.
It's hella fun. It's actually needed nowadays because it's bigger than TV to me. So it's needed.
Hell yeah. Everybody on Instagram. I'm telling you, bro, I get on your page at any given night, 1,000 people. Easy.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It started at 2060, but...
Exact, man.
People look forward to it. What time you on tonight?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Gang in here. Leaf blower.
9 o'clock. But yeah, but it's that. But you get a bunch of opinions. But I don't think, like I said, I don't think he meant don't listen to people. I just meant he think he was like block a lot of those unnecessary opinions out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You got to know. My dad used to say, "Take what you like and leave the rest." Somebody might say something like, "No, that's cool," or the rest might be, "Nah."
That's the realest shit ever.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real talk. That's real talk.
Now, for you as a comedian, you just said, I heard you say you've been doing it 10 years.
10 years,
At least 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you write your own jokes, or do you have a team of writers, or?
No, I write all my own jokes.
Got your own jokes? Okay.
Yeah, I write all my own jokes.
Because, you know, the reason I ask is because, like, right now you have comedians like DC Young Fly doing the 85 South show, and they do, like, the improv thing. Like, that one said, like, have you ever just went up there off of improv, or do you just...
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, listen, that's when you know you're naturally funny.
Got you.
You a lot of people, like, that's what Mike Epps do that a lot.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it looks like he's doing that, but no, he actually wrote that joke.
He actually wrote that.
Yeah.
How can you tell the difference of a written, like, if it's a really good comedian, like, like, how can you just tell, like... He going off the dome.
Mike Epps is the master at that. Mike Epps and D. Ray Davis, I would say.
Okay.
Like, just right off my head right now, I can't think about nobody else, but them two niggas is like real. That's when you know you naturally funny, though.
Yeah.
You can just put your jokes in your back pocket and just go.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like that type of comedian.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, I got material and write my jokes and shit like that, but if I need to put my material in my pocket, I can just go. That's why, like, people ask me, oh, how do you deal with hecklers? Nigga, hecklers ain't nothing.
Get on their head.
Yeah,
have you ever been booed before? Like,
I've never been booed, but I've bombed bombed as in like they didn't laugh or it was silent. Yeah,
Gotcha.
I never been booed though.
Got you. And then like with the heckler situation, tell me about like one or I'm sure you ain't got that many. I hope you ain't got too many hecklers.
Nah, man, because I'm the dude to where I give a vibe to as soon as I get on stage, I like you got a vibe to where like don't fuck with this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on attack. I stay in attack mode. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you come out aggressive.
I come out just with a certain swagger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I come out with a certain swag to where like nigga, like don't fuck with this nigga. But I had a few hecklers though.
Yeah.
I had a few hecklers, but they didn't heckle me for long.
It was just like.
Nah, it was just okay. They said something like I do this film comedy night shit in the city once a month, and I had a heckler. Was at the last one, and I can hear it way in the back. It's like 400 people there, but I can hear it way in the back.
Yeah.
Like just saying something. I didn't hear exactly what she was saying, but I could just see like how she looked a little bit.
She's cracking the funny or something.
And I gave her a good 5 to 10 minutes.
On her just alone?
Just on her alone.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
So is it fair game? Because at this point it's disrespectful. Right now I'm up here doing my thing.
Yeah.
So you just like, is it like you disrespecting them, letting them know like, yeah, you don't want to do this at my show? Or is it just like, I'll give you another chance, mama, but go ahead and sit your little raggedy ass down. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it ain't no chances. You know what I'm saying?
You straight, you going for the neck.
Yeah, that's what type of comedy I am. I'm an insult comedian.
Gotcha.
If you say something and I see you, I'm gonna like be right
like
on
D.L. Hughley.
Yeah, like exactly.
Because
like,
he
bam.
don't play. If you walk in late to his show, he gonna let
eat
you
that ass up.
Oh
That's
my
me.
God,
That's
I'll
me.
be scared to go see him live.
That's naturally funny though.
Yes, sir. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's naturally funny.
You know this is not written because now he's talking about your brown jacket you got on and them tight ass pants or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's talk about what projects you working on. You going on tour? You working on anything? Or
actually, I'm about to start on tour. Me and Eastside Ivo. We're gonna start in Denver, October 23rd.
Okay.
And this is usually the time I usually go on the road to. And then I'm gonna do all my USO stuff when I go overseas and shit for the troops. That come around Christmas, Thanksgiving, around November, December. But I'm gonna start touring October 23rd. I do my monthly here in San Francisco at the in Fillmore called the Fillmore Comedy Night.
Gotcha.
Where we just bring I hosted.
Yeah.
And me and my guy Felix Harry he co-host. And then we bring a national headliner in every month.
Okay, gotcha. So you do like basically a bunch of pre-acts and then the national or whoever the big headliner is.
Exactly. We have a feature and then a headliner.
Got you. There you go. There you go.
And then now I'm on the road. I'm finna go on the road. Like I say, headline my own dates. I got the Bow Theater I'm headlining in San Leandro.
Yeah, right next to the old what's that? The old Enterprise.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's exactly what I said about the McDonald's.
Yeah, I know you at.
From the Kona stuff.
For sure.
That's November 2nd. Okay. I'm headlining over there, so I got a lot of shit on the road coming up with myself, and then along with my monthly. And then they got this chocolate Sundays. Bay Area shit is about to pop
like
off.
A freak show.
Nah, see, chocolate Sundays.
That sound like some freak stuff, right? Chocolate Sunday. You know, that reminds me of Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Yeah.
Come on, pull up on Chocolate Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We're going to that Chocolate City, girl. But yeah, tell me about that. What you got going?
Chocolate Sundays is it's a monthly Hollywood show.
Gotcha.
That they do on Sunset at the Laugh Factory.
Gotcha.
They do that once a month. It's like it's been going on for like 20 years though. That's where all the big names in comedy. Anybody you think about Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart. That's where they go work out their material for their
special. Didn't I just see Dave Chappelle doing like they were trying to close that or something?
No, that's the punchline out here.
That's the punchline. Okay, sorry.
That's out here though. No, that's all good.
Got you.
Yeah, the Laugh Factory's in Hollywood, but
okay, got you.
They got a pre-host and then the main host. The pre-host hosts the first impressions. Gotcha. The comedians coming up if they want to do something. They want to one or two of them get down, gotcha. And then we do the main show. So that show been running for like 20 years in Hollywood on Sunset. So they finna bring it to Complex.
Oh wow!
Yeah, in Oakland.
In Oakland,
so
yeah.
I'm Chocolate Sundays, Oakland, and I'm one of the hosts.
That's dope. That's dope.
Right, yeah. So I got that popping off, and I just did something in SAT that I taped for a network that should be coming out soon.
Absolutely, I definitely look forward to hearing that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Any comedians in the let's just talk about like our region in the Bay alone. Any comedians out here that you want to collab with, or like have you ever thought of doing? I mean, that's one question, but it just hit my head right. Have you ever thought of making like a comedy special CD or DVD? Or?
Yeah, I did a comedy special DVD called 12 Stories. Okay. I taped it in like 2016 at the Empress Theater in Vallejo.
Got you.
Yeah, that came out. That was dope. I did Michael Blackson was a part of my intro. Shout out him. That was cool.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was part of my intro. I shot that, and then like far as the Bay, like we got a big reason. Like the Bay is for like stage time, really.
Right.
Yeah, you can get all the stage time in the world you want in the Bay. I probably work with every comedian in the Bay though. It's probably a comedian. If I ain't work with a comedian in the Bay, they knew.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they got to
haven't heard of them.
Yeah. That's haven't heard of them yet. But other than that, we all know each other. We all work together. You know, the scenes is hella different though from San Francisco and Oakland.
What you mean? Explain.
Like, San Francisco comedians, they don't necessarily go to Oakland and do stand up a lot, and it's the vice versa. Oakland comedians don't go to San Francisco and do stand up a lot. It's hella weird like that.
Is it like different audience or different crowd?
Super different audience.
What's the toughest crowd? Frisco or Oakland?
For San Francisco.
Frisco.
No, that because I'm gonna keep it real, just majority white people. You know,
they can't relate to your jokes.
No, it's not relatable.
I grew up broke.
Right.
Crickets. Okay, that joke went over y'all head.
And then the San Francisco crowd is more of a like, like you know what I'm saying?
You get 3 seconds like, ha ha ha.
Yeah, a lot of them aren't from San Francisco too.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
But the Oakland crowd, nigga, that's one of the best crowds in America. What the fuck, nigga, they go crazy.
For sure.
Slapping tables, you having fun. San Francisco, you do that too though. But like I said, a majority of the time, the crowd is not from San Francisco.
Right.
Like I'm probably the only. Like I'm not probably the only like urban comedian.
Yeah.
God damn, in the whole city probably, like for real.
In Frisco alone.
In Frisco alone, like I swear, like it's a trip. Damn. I was thinking about it one day, like, God damn, there ain't too many of us, especially.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, but it's still both good scenes. You get a lot of stage time. Yeah. Like my guy, Stroy Moy, he been doing stand up longer than me actually. He got like a stand up night every night. 7 days a week.
Get a stand-up night.
Yeah, it's called, like, he got the Hella Funny series. Yeah. Every night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, between Oakland and San Francisco. He got a comedy room. So it's stage time. If you want to get on stage and do comedy, nigga, it's stage time out here.
Yeah, you got opportunity.
You got opportunity.
Yeah, right.
It'd be up to you if you don't want to go do that shit, but it's stage time out here, though.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, big bro. I don't know if you heard yet, but Eddie Murphy announced not too long ago that he was coming back to the stage to do his tour or whatnot.
Right.
Now, I want to know for you, somebody that, again, you've been doing this 10 years in the game, and you know the saying, if you don't use it, you lose it. Right. So he's been away for years, right? Do you think he's going to come back rusty, or what you expect from Eddie Murphy?
See, one thing about people like Eddie Murphy, they're not going to step right back on stage.
He's been practicing behind the scenes.
He probably going to do 200 shows.
Right.
That you ain't going to see.
Right. He's not going to televise. He ain't going to Instagram. Nah. He's just going to go get his practice in, get his reps up.
Right. That's how it go, though.
Okay.
Like 9 times out of 10, when you see Kevin Hart new special, yeah, he went on the road without taping it first and told, but he was in the comedy club, the Laugh Factory, the Comedy Store. He was in a regular comedy club in New York, whatever, trying those jokes out first.
You think these like big artists still go into them?
I'm 100% sure they do.
For sure, huh?
Yeah, for sure. You just don't hear about it. That's the Chocolate Sundays. That's what that comedy show is.
Okay, because it's like you know, in the radio, Drake don't gotta come here and get no radio promo. You know, it's like once you at that peak, that's why I asked. It's like once you there, like we going to see Kevin Hart regardless.
They don't go. No, he don't go for promo.
He's just going to get his reps in, not your practice. It's not
going
a
to
show.
Get his jump shots up.
It's just like, oh, I'm here. I came to test my shit out. Or what? I get what you're saying.
Even if it's a big show, like it's called this thing in LA. You get bumped a lot. Say if I'm on the lineup at the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory in LA, and Kevin Hart walk in and say, "Hey, I want to go up." They'll take me off. They'll bump me. They'll take me off the lineup. Kevin Hart here. He want to go up and work out.
Yeah,
and he'll go up and work out. Yeah, that's how I go.
Got you. Now the last time I remember you being in the station, we had to talk about you was talking with the Sonic G Morning Show about racist Rachel out here in the city. I want to know for yourself now. During that incident specifically, you was more of the mediator, like you said. You were just trying to be the peaceful person,
right?
But for you, have you ever had someone personally attack you like that? And if so, like, is it still with the phone in your hand? Are you still comedy, or are you still like, hold on, now you like, you're a person too? You know? So like, how do you interact, or how do you react?
I'm more of a person I'm real good at keeping my composure to a certain extent. Okay. But like somebody name calling, all of those shit, that's not gonna get me like. Right. That's not gonna let you. If you like in my girl face or shit like that, or one of my my mom or sister in their face or something, that's different. But me, if you in my face, a racist person for example, and you call me these names, I'm a strong believer in this here right here. like this will humiliate you more than me.
What I can do, right?
More than I can do.
Because you're going to see how stupid you look.
You're going to see how stupid you look. The world going to see how stupid you look. So I'm good at that. I'm good at pulling the phone out and recording your ass. And that's me. Like I had a incident recently where a dude at a Target, one of the Target security guard workers, he walked up to my wife and was like aggressive, like trying to snatch shit out of her hand at the all she's just paying for shit at the self-checkout. This nigga walked up to her. I guess he knew she always come in there. He tried to snatch some shit out of her hand. He talking shit, calling her name, telling her he make bands. Working
this
here.
The incident I was asking you about. This the one I want to know about right here. Tell me this story. What happened?
So I never told the whole story on the internet. So this
exclusive.
This particular security guard was working at Target, and my wife was at the self checkout line.
Yeah.
And so he walked up to her like, "Ain't you the one with the kids?" She ain't got no kids with her or nothing. He's like, "Ain't you the one with the kids?" She's like, "Excuse me." He tried to snatch her receipt out of her hand and rip the top, and then he tried to knock her stuff out of her hand. And she like, back up, what you all up on me for? Like, and then she asked him like, what, you want to fight or something? She just asked him, and to want to fight. He like, nah, I don't want to fight. But he getting her basically like, this a black woman. He looking at her like basically, quote unquote, this black ass bitch, she broke. Thinking she, you know what I'm saying? He got all these thoughts and said, he telling her this though, like, you know what I'm saying? He got to telling her like how he make bands and this and that working here, you know. So she left and she came and told me about this particular situation. So I asked her, what Target? I go all the way back out to another city.
So I'm gonna ask you now, was this in San Francisco or what city were you in?
It was in San Francisco.
Oh, it was in San Francisco, okay.
Yeah, I was in Oakland at the time.
Got you.
Yeah. So I go all the way back to another city. And I was looking for this particular security guard. I could have been on some buff shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass nigga, hold on. I wasn't on none of that.
Don't get that leaf blower.
I didn't see him. I went all the way back again. The next day, I didn't see him again. Third day, I finally catch up. I FaceTime.
You went back several days in order.
I went back several days in order. Like, ticked me off. It's like,
you a real one.
Yeah, like, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? So I go pick up some stuff I wanted to buy. I go to the self-checkout. I FaceTime her like, is this him right here? She's like, yeah, that's him. So I pay for my stuff. I leave the self-checkout. Like I said, I didn't walk up on it with no buff shit, none of that. I put my phone out, and I said, I'm going to humiliate you this way. And I posted it on the internet, and that's exactly what I did. I humiliated. I mean, I had people all in my DM, his people. I don't know who he was.
And you got the video clip of that?
Yeah. Oh, I got the video clip of that.
Definitely got to check that out real quick.
Exactly. So I walk up on him, he looking confused.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this dude walking up on me? It's like, you can't be doing stuff to people. You don't know who they people is or nothing. You walking up on this black woman, trying to intimidate her, snatch shot her hand, calling her names. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
And not even knowing 2-3 days later you was gonna run into trouble, but you lucky you handled it,
Nigga, this is a hard-working woman at that. Nigga, she, you know what I'm saying? She got a phenomenal job.
Straight up.
Like, what the fuck? You walking up on this black woman? You know what's so crazy? Even if it wasn't my woman, if I would have seen him doing that to another black, not even a black woman woman period, I would have, I would have did the same thing.
I want to know. Can I ask her? How did that? How you doing, wife? I'm talking to his wife right now.
Right.
I know you're not on the mic or whatnot, but like we're re-interacting to the people. How did that make you feel in that moment when you had somebody just getting at you like that?
Like, I don't know.
You don't remember your feeling?
At first, I'm like, what? Like, I felt a little bit disrespected too.
Got you.
Like, yeah.
I mean, a little bit.
Of course, I felt disrespected.
How did you refrain from like not going sister on him?
Right. I just learned how to keep calm because I know how I could be. But I was like, okay, there's a lot of people looking like that's embarrassing. You just walking up to me like that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I appreciate you for keeping your calm, man. Big brother Hannibal, I gotta ask you one last question before I get you on about this thing. It's a show about dumb shit celebrities do. So for yourself as a comedian that's been in the game 10 years and growing, what's the dumbest shit that you've done career-wise that you don't want another young comedian to come up under you, or older one, anybody that look up to you to do? I ask everybody this, get some game, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I did this. Yeah, like something like career-wise, though, like, damn, this could have threw my whole little standoff, or, don't mess with janky promoters, anything. I mean, what's some dumb shit? Just give me something.
Oh, shit, that's a good question. I ain't never even thought about this. That's a good ass question.
Thank you.
Some dumb shit like don't let I would just say don't let nobody take advantage, especially promoters and shit like that.
Janky promoters.
Like janky promoters. Like you gotta know your worth.
Yeah.
Like like in the comedy game, a person will try to book you to headline or whatever, knowing that you got a little following, or you can put asses in the seats a little bit. 'Cause that's the number one thing. Right. Is you can put asses if you can put asses in the seats.
Yeah.
You know, don't let nobody hand you. If, for example, if it's a venue that got 200 seats, let's say, quote unquote, this is hypothetically speaking, if it got 200 seats and they selling tickets for $20 a piece, and the promoter, you can draw 200 people to the venue, and the promoter try to give you $200, nigga, no, nigga, it don't work that, nigga, no. I mean, that's a dollar a ticket. See what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, you got janky promoters like that. And what I would say, just be likable. A lot of people be trying to skip. You be trying to skip, past the work. You just gotta be likable, man. Put in the work and be likable, and everything will fall in place.
Man, you know what's crazy, bro? That you say that, because I don't like doing interviews, right? Like I hate because. Not that I hate it. I'm starting to learn to enjoy it, but I didn't like it in the beginning because I looked at it as like I don't like being in people's business. Like I tell people that like I don't really care to know what you're doing other than you hella funny and I follow you on Instagram and you go crazy. You feel me? But somebody told me, bro, mind the business that pays. Right. I'm like, well, damn. I guess I better start asking some more questions.
But that makes sense though. Exactly. So like I don't like when people being celebrities and athletes and shit business. Now, granted, we are like. We in like public figures,
right.
But like when people be on, I'm gonna say athletes really. Right. They be in I don't care what. Kobe Bryant, my favorite athlete of all time, my favorite basketball. I don't give a fuck what he do off the court. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's his personal life. All I care about is what he do in between the lines. A lot of niggas be like, oh, I don't like Kobe. Why? Because he a snitch. Nigga, you can't snitch on the bottom of the basketball court. I don't give a fuck about that.
Kobe, tell me how my eyes taste. Shaq ripped him on that one.
Right. Now, granted, I'm from the streets, and I come from the streets, and I follow the code.
Right.
But on the flip side, nigga, we talking about basketball.
Right. We talking about people who don't know the code, believe in the code.
Come on, man.
What code? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
$100 million to shoot a ball. Shaq did it. Nigga, wait a second.
He don't understand the code of the streets. He grew up in Philly and Italy, nigga, but he didn't grow up in Philly.
Right, yeah, he wasn't on that north side with Meek and them.
Exactly.
And AR Exactly. For sure, bro. I definitely appreciate you sliding through, man. Hannibal Thompson, make sure you tap in with his live. What you do, Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday. Sometimes I take off Friday and Saturday. Okay. But I've been going Monday through Friday lately. 9 p.m. every night, man. Y'all tune in to the live, man. Come share the live. Come fuck with us. We have a good time. It's nothing. Listen, the live is all fun and games. Yeah. It ain't nothing political. If you sensitive, don't come to it, number one. Because we get real, nigga, we get busy.
Yeah. Shit, last night was serious.
We talk about it, we get sick, but it's not nothing political, it ain't nothing, it's just funny.
They looking for Andre.
And you know what? Because I wasn't gonna say this, but I'm going to, first of all, I gotta find out who Nunu Neck is.
Bruh.
Like everybody want to know who the fuck Nunu Neck is. Yeah. So I gotta put the work in to find out who she is. Okay. And I may reveal her at my show at the Bow on November the 2nd. I don't know. I may that night or that, I don't know. Yeah. Because I don't want to know who she is, but I do want to know who she is too. For sure. So I gotta find that out.
For sure, man. I appreciate you pulling up on me, big bro, man. Hannibal Thompson, Bay Area's own comedian, international P 50 bitches in 50 states.
Lord Toda. You know what the fuck going on, nigga.
Straight like that, man. I am Cousin Dre. This is the Half Baked Podcast. We out this thing. Peace.